intention to be connected to the highest version of my highest self only and no other during the reading. It is within my intention to be connected to the true sovereign source only and no other. I disconnect from all and any half-truths and half-lies, and I send them away into the ether now and immediately. It is within my intention that during this reading I will only get the truth and nothing but the truth. Highest version of my highest self only and no other. Please guide me during this reading. Help me to bring the correct answers to everyone who will be watching, and please help my viewers pick the right and correct path for themselves. In the name of all that is. Please protect me from all and any evil, malicious intent, or witchcraft, or any evil, malicious intent, frequencies and vibrations. Protect me from all and any psychic attacks, and add protection to my viewers as well against these things. Protect me from all and any evil entities, malicious intents, frequencies and vibrations. Connect me to the truth and no other, and please bring love, light, harmony and balance into this space. And so it is. Hello there, gorgeous people. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Amaryllis bringing you today's reading, okay? So, in my previous videos, I focused on the perception of other people over you, what makes you attractive to them, right? But in today's video, I really felt called to do a video on how you can improve your attractiveness, okay? What do you need to do in order to become more attractive? So we're going to be asking Spirit for guidance, okay? We're going to be having a look at what you can do in order to make yourself more attractive. What do you need to do in order to make yourself more attractive? Okay, so without any further ado, this is group number 1. This is group number 2, group number 3, group number 4, group number 5. Okay, take your time to tune into the power that resonates most with you. Okay, if you haven't already listened to the clearing in the intro, I also added an intention that you will tune into the power that's most correct and accurate for you, and so it is. Okay, so hopefully that will give you more confidence in choosing the correct path for you. Okay, so also I just wanted to mention that you can claim the positive intention which I set at the beginning of the video for yourself. You know, the protection and the, you know, the positive aspect, the positive intentions. You can have them for yourself if you choose to consent to receiving that. Okay, this universe is all about consents and what we choose to say yes and no to. So if you want to say yes to the positive energy and say no to the negative energy, then you can go ahead and click the intro so you can receive that goodness, okay, and block out the bad energies. But anyway, we're gonna get started with power number 1 now. Hello there to everyone who's chosen group number 1. Okay, let's see which planetary card you resonated with today. So Neptune being here, okay, what can you do to make yourself more attractive? With Neptune being here, I can already tell that part of what's going to help you become more attractive and tune into your own magnetism is actually keeping a dream journal, right? I feel like you guys have a very overactive subconscious mind. You may have very intense, vivid dreams, or maybe your dreams even have a prophetic quality to them, okay? Maybe you get a lot of deja vu and things like that. Okay, that's automatically something I'm getting, that, you know, intentionally being in tune with your subconscious and listening to the messages that you receive from it is going to make you very attractive, because I feel like some of you maybe come across as, I'm hearing naive, I'm hearing ditzy, okay? I don't want to be offensive, but these are the words coming through, okay? Because there's something about you not being grounded here. okay, but actually harnessing the Neptunian energy. You know, Neptune rules the 12th house in astrology, which is all about the unconscious mind and the dream realm and the things that we don't know, okay? And so if you choose to work with that energy, you're no longer going to be scattered. You're not going to have a scattered mind, okay? And you can also channel this this Neptunian energy by getting involved with some kind of artistic pursuit here, okay? Some kind of way in which you can express your creativity. And there's something I have to mention about perhaps styling and clothing. Maybe you guys are paying more attention to your wardrobe and to what you're wearing, but definitely trying to be more involved with your personal style and not just buying things you think are nice, but actually being very intentional with the kind of image you want to have. I feel like some of you will already be doing that watching this pile. And if you are, it's a sign that you're on the right track and you should keep focusing on that. Because I feel like you guys can also discover things about yourself based on, you know, the fact that you may want to experiment with how you dress. Okay, so experimenting with that may allow you to actually realize what you like and dislike when it comes to clothes, okay? But for some of you, I'm definitely hearing painting as well. One way you can become more attractive and tune into your own personal magnetism is painting. Okay, you're connecting to your subconscious, your unconscious. You're receiving downloads from the universe as you paint. Okay, that's a way to connect to that unconscious mind, to that subconscious. Okay, it's a way of harnessing that energy, because I feel like you guys have a lot of energy. Some of you may even have ADHD, and a really good way to harness that Neptunian energy that's really, you know, dreamy and it's vague. It's, you know, to directly channel it into some kind of art form. You don't need to necessarily do the specific things I just mentioned. Of course, they can help. Pretty much anyone, you know, but any kind of art form will help you with that. Not only that, okay, but when I do say specific things like that, it's very specific messages and signs for people who maybe already thought about doing those things. Okay, so that's a really strong message coming through here. Okay, because I feel like part of what already makes you attractive is sort of having this dreamy nature, but it can get in your way when it's out of balance. So when this dreamy, ethereal Neptunian energy is out of balance, it no longer comes across that way. It can seem really ungrounding. And it can make other people feel nervous as well. And maybe you get nervous a lot and you have anxiety. And this is what happens when your Neptunian energy is all over the place, when it's not harnessed, when it's not channeled into something. Okay, so you have to become very intentional with that. But there's definitely something about the way you dress that you need to pay more attention to in order to become more attractive. Okay, so I'm going to roll one of the astro dice. No, actually, I'm going to roll two of them. No, you know what? I'm actually going to roll all three of them. Okay? Because I thought maybe the zodiac dice won't be necessary for this reading, but I think it will be, okay? Because the way I'm going to roll these dice, I'm going to ask, you know, what can you do to make yourself more attractive? What kind of energy do you need to embody or to focus on more in order to you know, build more of that magnetism that attracts more things to you, but in a positive way, of course, right? So essentially, yeah, the numbers dice, the planet dice and the zodiac dice, they all represent particular archetypical energies, okay? And that's going to let us know, you know, what the next course of action is for you regarding this question. Okay, so I'm gonna shake them. Okay, highest version of my highest self only, and no other. please tell me, what can pile number one do? Viewers of pile number one tuning in, what can they do to become more attractive? Please show me. Okay, immediately with this one coming up, I'm hearing leadership and ownership and accountability for your own life and for yourself. Okay, but there's a level of sharpness as well, which you can see in the number one. It's very linear, it's very direct. So again, there's a message here about being disciplined. Okay, it's about you harnessing this ethereal and magical quality you have. Okay, let's see. Ooh, and here we have Gemini, and with Gemini coming up here, I feel like you need to allow yourself to just express yourself more. Becoming disciplined in a way which allows you to express yourself. Developing certain routines which take your creative energy into account. Actually doing something about that and exploring different things even before you settle on something. Okay, you don't even need to know what kind of art forms you're good at, or that you like or enjoy. I feel like for this pile, it's really a process of self-exploration that will further help you to find out what makes you more attractive. Okay, because art is connected to, you know, both Neptune and Venus, right? So naturally you're going to embody more of those energies and you know, access them within yourself when you get into some kind of art form, or just allowing yourself to express yourself and create more beauty in the world. You know, especially directed towards you. Again, there's something about your wardrobe, focusing more on what actually suits you, being very conscious about you know, the way that you present yourself. What does it communicate to the world? Is it giving the message that you want? Okay, of course, there are always going to be people who misunderstand us. But what is most important is that we are very clear about what we want for ourselves. Okay, because this is how the law of attraction works. If you don't become clear on something, the results are going to be random. But at least when you become clear of something, who is the outside world to tell you who you are? You know, if you're intentional as to, you know, why you choose to wear something, then you're going to know the reason why, and naturally you're actually going to have more of a confidence. Because I am picking up on the fact that some of you have anxiety, and being intentional with what you wear is really going to help you. You know, having particular clothes that you wear, for example, on certain days that specifically make you feel more confident, or clothes that specifically make you feel more sensual, okay? It depends what your goal is for that day, but you can choose to direct some kind of, you know, order to the way that you dress, and you make up the rules. But there is definitely, actually for all the piles, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say this for every pile, but there's a level of discipline that needs to be directed somewhere. Okay, and for you, my love, it's going to have to be directed towards this Neptunian energy. So you can even do more research on what Neptune is about to help you become more attractive. Okay, you can look into the mythology of Neptune, and of course, you know, interpret it in a way that is relevant to your day-to-day life. Okay, and with this South Node coming up here, this is telling me that, again, it's the South Node is our subconscious, is our comfort zone. And there's something about you having to leave that comfort zone in order to become more attractive, in order to tap into your artistic potential. Maybe some of you guys were very into certain artistic things or more creative things as kids, and for some reason you stopped. Okay, you stopped having to, you know, being able to do what you love or enjoy. Maybe you were discouraged from it. Maybe you had parents who wanted you to focus on making money rather than doing what you enjoy. whatever the reason is, this is a sign to kind of get back into that, to connect to the inner child and to do some inner child healing. Okay, because naturally when you do inner child healing or any kind of healing, you're connecting to the subconscious, okay, which is this Neptunian aspect here. Okay, wow, I did not even get into the cards. I haven't even gotten into them yet, and that was a lot. Okay, but I'm just going to put these here. And also, actually, before I move on, I just wanted to say that number one is all about confidence. Okay, number one is all, it represents the sun. Okay, so having confidence, allowing your light to shine, allowing yourself to express yourself, allowing yourself to really explore even like what colors you enjoy, what colors you like to wear, what kind of makeup you like to do if you know you choose to wear makeup. This is the relevant message here. Okay, wow. And yeah, being attractive is all about magnetism. It's about how much energy you actually have, and how much of that energy are you conscious and aware of, you know? Because the more you are conscious about something, the more you have power over it within yourself. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the tarot cards now. Now I'm going to ask, highest version of my highest self, only and no other. What can group number one do to become more attractive? Please show me. What can group number one do to become more attractive? Show me the truth and no other. For my group number one viewers, what can they do to become more attractive? Okay, wow. So with the devil coming up in reverse here, it's okay, this is gonna sound funny, but it's like allowing yourself to just be a little bit more loose. Okay, because if it would have come up in its normal position, I would have interpreted this devil card as you know, having to overcome your temptations and overcome the temporary pleasures of life. But because it's in reverse, I feel like you guys actually deny pleasure way too much of things that make you make you happy because of some kind of fear. Okay, so allow yourself to just be more expressive, even with your facial features, even with your smile. How many times do you stop yourself from smiling, group number one? Okay, there's something about you having to just let go a little bit. You know, don't be so serious. Don't stifle your energy. Don't suppress your energy. Don't suppress your feelings here. Okay, just allowing yourself to enjoy life a bit more. Okay, so next card, please, Spirit. What does group number one have to do in order to become more attractive? Please show me. For my group number one viewers, what do they need to do in order to become more attractive? Okay, so Queen of Swords. Again, this is about clarity, becoming very clear about, you know, your energy, about your intention, about the way you want to express yourself. What kind of message do you want to communicate to the world with your appearance? And you know, when it comes to being attractive, there's certain elements involved, of course, both including internal and external qualities. But for this group, I feel called to focus more on the external qualities, because I feel like you guys just keep everything inside, okay? Or you keep it to yourself, or maybe you choose to purposefully not show yourself to the world. And there's some work that needs to be done on that, and allowing yourself to be very clear with your boundaries towards, you know, but like with yourself, you know, actually respecting the boundaries that you've set, because that will allow other people to treat you how you want to be treated. And that way you won't even have to focus on protection so much when you are sure of yourself. It's going to help you guys with the anxiety I'm picking up on here, okay? but this Queen of Swords is definitely telling me that the more intentional you become, especially about the way you dress, especially about the kind of aesthetic that you want, it's going to really help you become more attractive. Because I think some of you guys neglect that, or you think it's not as important, or there's some kind of resistance here in regards to you expressing yourself on a visual level that I'm picking up on. So try to work on that. Try to work on the limiting beliefs you have, and before you come to a conclusion, just do research on whatever you have doubts on. Okay? And again, there's something I'm picking up very strongly about. Just trying out some sort of creative hobby. Because how can you know what you want to get clear about if you don't know what it is you want to get clear about, right? So just experiment a bit, even with, you know, going out to the shops and trying on different clothes before you buy anything. You know, and you can do that for a while before you actually choose to change something. Just allow yourself to explore more. Group number 1. Okay, and be disciplined about that. Be disciplined and intentional, because, you know, leaders, the number of leadership, 1. Leaders have to be intentional, very intentional. And so, you know, become a leader of yourself, become individualized, and just add a bit more of your own personal touch to the way that you, you know, that you choose to dress in particular. And if you're already doing that, again, just keep doing that even more. But this is gonna be a mixed bag. Some of you are already gonna be doing that. Some of you are like, okay, yeah, like I really need to try this out. It's something that you're very hesitant about because it's foreign to you. The Emperor. Okay, so what is the Emperor about? The Emperor knows his worth. The Emperor is the Emperor. He has his boundaries set in place. Having boundaries, guys, will make you really attractive. And part of having boundaries is, you know, having a sense of self. Okay, so you guys need to really do some self-exploration as to who you are. Okay, how do you want the world to see you? You know, asking yourself questions like that will really help you to become a more attractive group number 1. Because again, if you don't know what you're setting boundaries for, it's very hard to maintain them because there's no sense of purpose attached to them. And when there's no sense of purpose, there's no direction, and things become meaningless, and then it gets to a point where you're like, okay, why am I choosing to do the things I'm choosing to do? There's going to be some sort of confusion if there's no direction, okay? So for this group, you have to become clear about what you want to look like. You have to become very clear about that, okay? And communicate that. Because I feel like some of you are wonderful people, but you get ignored because you're not showing your authentic self in the way that you're choosing to present yourself. You're hiding yourself way too much. You know, if you constantly wear black, do you know why you're constantly wearing black? Like, have you ever asked yourself why you're choosing to wear certain things? Wow, okay, that's what I'm getting here. You have to question why you're choosing to do certain things, especially with your image, and just allow yourself to do things that make you feel like you're having fun. Okay, the key word for you here is having fun, allowing yourself and your inner child to just be free and explore a little bit, especially in the way that you dress, and then becoming very intentional in keeping things that way, not going back to your old pattern on suppressing your happiness. Okay, wow. So I'm going to shuffle an oracle deck for you, and we're going to ask Spirit, what can group number 1 do to become more attractive? Pure, true, sovereign, love and light only and no other. What can group number 1 do? Okay, imagination. I can't be making this up, guys. Okay, so again, if you have vivid dreams, write them down. Connect to your subconscious. Just harness the amount of energy that you have. If you guys have ADHD, it will definitely help you with that. Okay, because the more you're able to, you know, become intentional, it creates a level of focus. You know, so it reduces the kind of scattered, jittery energy you may have. And again, allowing yourself to be creative, letting go of the need to please people here, okay, or to fit into certain places. Even losing friendships or just because of how you dress. Like, some of you guys have that worry. Definitely work on it if you feel like that's holding you back, because you should not let people hold back, you know, you and who you want to be in this world. So Spirit, how can group number 1 become more attractive? Freedom, allowing yourself to be more free, guys. Allowing yourself to explore your consciousness and explore even things like your life purpose. Just connecting to your subconscious mind more. Connecting to your creativity, connecting to your dream world is going to make you so attractive, because now you don't just seem like you have a bunch of things going on in your head that are random. You no longer seem ungrounded, but now you seem alluring. Now you seem magnetic. Now you seem attractive. Now you seem unique. So you tell me, which one is more captivating? Okay, which one is more seductive? Which one is more attractive? Okay, courage, being courageous to step out of the box that you have created for yourself. Maybe some of you guys find things like that really cringe. Maybe when you see people who are more individualistic, you find it cringe, and it's because you've completely let go of this aspect of yourself. You know, you've chosen to take a comfortable route, but it's no longer serving you guys, and it's actually you know, kind of taking away from your attractiveness. So just be courageous to actually show more of your personality to the world, even through things like the way that you dress. Okay. Very interesting, group number 1. Some of you guys may have really serious jobs, or like jobs where you have to be very, like, you know, practical, and there's not much room for freedom involved. So at least give yourself that time, you know. At least do that in your own time. Just don't stifle yourself so much. And even things like connecting to your feelings may help you. Just not pushing that down, but maybe choosing to channel that again into some kind of art. You know, just focusing more on the external visual representation and focusing on being open with that. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna get one of these angel number oracle cards. Show me, Spirit, what this group okay, that was quick. Willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness, okay? So to me, this shows, you guys, that if you have the willpower to go out of your comfort zone, if you're scared that you won't have the resources to do what you need to do in order to focus on what makes you happy and on expressing your energy, don't worry about it. If you keep pursuing and you move past the challenges, the right people, places, and things will show up. So that was my message for you today, lovely group number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and, you know, comment and let me know what videos you want me to do next, and let me know how you resonated with this. Okay, I'm wishing you all so much love and a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Hello there, everyone. To those of you who have chosen pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So today we will be exploring the question, what can you do to make yourself more attractive? Okay, so let's have a look and see which planetary card you have chosen. So you've chosen Soul. What can you do to make yourself more attractive? With Soul being here, with the Sun being here, it's already telling me that this is about your confidence, okay? This is about your confidence, pile number 2. It's about allowing yourself to shine and really be the center of attention, okay? This is Leo energy here. This is really embracing your potential as well, because I feel like this pile, you really undermine yourselves and your capabilities, you know, and you don't really see yourself going that far. And I feel like you guys need to just be more open-minded with seeing yourself in a positive light, with seeing the potential and what you have to offer to the world. Okay, so it's really about embracing your light and letting other people see it, because you guys like to hide. Okay, this is what I'm getting immediately with this group, that there's some kind of lack of confidence or suppression to do with your light, but also your capabilities and your talents, because I really do feel like this group is very talented. I'm really picking up on this energy of you guys having a lot to offer, but not acknowledging it, not seeing it, or choosing to not let others see it as well. Okay, but it's also something I'm picking up on in regards to your hair. So something you can do to make yourself more attractive is maybe invest more in your hair care, invest more time in learning how to take care of your hair, your specific type of hair, what it needs, and also embracing your natural hair as well. There's something here about that. I feel like the moment you guys really embrace your hair and your natural hair, you're really going to radiate confidence, and the way you walk is going to change. The way that you carry yourself is going to change simply by having confidence in your hair. Okay, I'm really seeing like images of hair thinning out, and the hair is a spiritual connection. It's the part of ourselves which on a visual level represents our connection to God, to source energy, to the universe, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so if you're having problems with taking care of your hair, I really recommend doing an energy clearing, really tuning into yourself to see where maybe there's some energy blockages in regards to your hair. And part of clearing this energy blockage is, again, first of all, accepting the current state of your hair. If it's not in a very good condition, accepting it, and just doing affirmations every day while you brush your hair, or just caressing your hair, whatever your hair routine is, adding in some affirmations that could help you create a more positive connection to your hair and how you feel about it. Okay, because I really do feel like this is such an important thing for you. Okay, and when it comes to having problems with your hair, it's often because of energy blockages or leakages. So really try to gain your energy and your power back. And I know this is weird, but if you're in a toxic relationship right now, it can really be affecting your energy. And what makes us attractive is having energy. It's having magnetism. It's what creates the pull for things to be attracted to us. So if there's no energy within us, then we cannot be more attractive. It's quite impossible, because the life force within us, our energy, is what allows us to look healthy. It's what allows our hair to shine and be healthy. So you really need to work on your energy body. This is really what I'm sensing here. This is what's going to make you guys more attractive. You need to get your life force back. Even things like being out in the sun, or traveling to a country where you can get more of that sunlight, and just bathing in the sun and getting your energy and your vitality back is going to make you guys more attractive. Okay, because I feel like with this pile group number 2, you're dealing with some toxic people in your life, and this is actually taking away from your levels of attractiveness, because it's draining your energy. So things cannot be magnetized to you if your attention, if your energy, where your focus goes, energy flows. If that's constantly on other people, this energy cannot be on you, and it's leaving you drained, and it's affecting how you look even on a visual level. Okay, my lovely group number 2. So that was a very strong start. Let's have a look at the Astro dice. Okay, so when it comes to the numbers dice, by the way, you guys, I usually interpret this as, numerology. I interpret it in terms of numerology, but I am aware that a lot of people choose to interpret this dice as, one of the houses in the astrology chart. And I feel called to do that today for you guys as group. Okay, so when I roll the dice and the numbers come out, I'm gonna interpret it as one of the houses in your chart. Okay, so maybe if you know your birth time and you're into astrology, have a look at that house, because it could give you a clue as to what kind of focus you need to put on. That makes no sense. Okay, the house that's gonna come out is gonna essentially give you an area to focus on in terms of gaining your energy back. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. So it's really gonna give you a clue as to what kind of energy to harness and embody, so in order to make yourself more attractive. Okay, and the planets are self-explanatory. They represent archetypes and the zodiacs as well. Okay, you don't have to be this particular zodiac sign. It's just going to tell me a particular energy that you need to embody in order to become more attractive. Okay, so I'm going to roll the dice. Spirit, please show me the truth and nothing but the truth. I disconnect from all and any half-truths and half-lies and connect to the truth and no other. What does pile number 2 need to do in order to become more attractive? Please show me. Okay, so here we have Mercury. Okay, Mercury, Scorpio, and the number 11. So we're gonna have a look at Mercury first and what Mercury represents. So Mercury is the planet of communication. Okay, so again, what I mentioned earlier about putting yourself out there, actually being conscious. This is similar to group number 1, this particular message about being conscious of the kind of image you want to put out into the world. Okay, what is it that you want the world to see about you? But also for this particular group, as I was saying, I do apologize, I've been having a lot of interruptions during your reading. So again, to me, this shows that, because I take everything that happens during a reading as a sign, you guys have a lot of people interfering with either your success, or you feel like people are holding you back in some way. Okay, which is very interesting. But there is something here about you working in secrecy, especially with Scorpio being here. You work in secrecy, and you don't allow people to see your work, or you don't allow people to see you. But there's something about you like working hard on things, or just studying a lot, or knowing a lot about things, not actually showing it to people and keeping it to yourself. Okay, and here is the 11th house of about your social network. Okay, so for this to come up here, it's something about you changing the people you hang out with, letting go of connections that no longer serve you, so that you feel like you can shine your light. It does not get any clearer than this, group number 2. You guys have some people which are dragging you down, which are holding you back. Okay, with Scorpio being here, it's like you feel like you need to keep yourself hidden in order to do what you want. Or there's like sides of you show to the world, sides of you which you keep hidden. And you can't keep doing this 50-50 anymore. You need to just live authentically and not worry about other people's approval of you so much. Because I feel like you guys are very kind-hearted. You guys are very deep and you understand everyone, but I don't feel like you get this level of reciprocation back. And I feel like this is dimming down your lights, is dimming down your life force, and it's affecting your appearance. Because if you're drained, it's very hard to have a healthy glow, right? So honestly, you guys, do a detox. Who do you network with? Who do you hang out with? And I am called to say, this is bringing me to social media as well. How much time do you spend on your social media, guys? Okay, because the things that you do online, they impact you on an energy level as well, because everything is energy, including the internet. So how much energy do you waste just mindlessly scrolling? Okay, it's taking away from your life force, from your power. Okay, group number 2. So now we're going to get into the tarot. Okay, We're going to get into the tarot and the oracles. So, for group number 2, please, Spirit. For group number 2, please, Spirit. What do they need to do in order to become more attractive? And also with that Scorpio there, Scorpio is all about power, gaining your power back. You know, having strong boundaries. Okay? Not being afraid to say no. Tuning into the group number 2 collective, whoever's watching, tuning into group number 2's energy. What do they need to do, Spirit, in order to become more attractive? Show me the truth and nothing but the truth. I really feel like you guys have so much to offer, but there's people who are around you that don't want you to succeed, or that want you to stay on their level, because they are afraid that you're gonna be better. So please show me, Spirit, what can group number 2 do in order to become more attractive? Show me the truth, nothing but the truth. First card is King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles knows his worth and he charges the right amount for his services. So if you're not charging people enough and just giving them access to your services and to your energy, it's not good, you guys. It's leaving you drained and it's taking away from your magnetism, from your attractiveness. The Hermit in reverse. You guys have spent way too much time in the dark. It's time to come out now with this Hermit in reverse. You no longer have to be in this Hermit energy. Okay? The moment you guys become aware about something, you now have the power to change it, because knowledge is power. What can group number 2 do, please, Spirit, in order to become more attractive? Please show me. What can group number 2 do? And the Ace of Cups in reverse was peeking out as I was shuffling. Six of Pentacles is about sharing yourself, sharing your gifts to the world. And because there are people who need your gifts, okay? There are people who need your message. There are people who need your talent, whatever you do, you guys. There's no need to hide anymore. And if you feel like the people around you are not supportive, they need to go. Because they are taking away from your life force. They are taking away from your energy, and it's making you less attractive. How can you attract the partner you want if you don't even have the right people around you yet? You know, the people around you are dragging you down. Even if you find the right person, these people may not even be happy for you. You know, that's what I'm hearing. This is what I'm picking up on. I'm going to get the Oracle cards now. So please show me, Spirit, what can group number 2 do? And okay, freedom and judgment. Letting go of the need to judge yourself, allowing yourself to be free and to come out of your shell is going to make you super attractive. Okay, and not worrying about what people are going to say. Freeing yourselves from the judgment of others, you guys. Come on. Ooh, okay, Spirit's getting feisty here. Okay, what can group number 2 do, please, Spirit? Oh, health. Focusing on your health. Okay, so this is probably what I picked up on earlier with the energy leakages. So some of you may be having hair loss because of your health issues. Invest in some supplements. Do some research as to how you can take more care of yourself and your hair especially. There's something very relevant to that I'm getting. Maybe even finding which hair color suits you best, or just embracing your natural hair. It's going to make you feel very confident. But taking care of your health, you guys, putting your health first is naturally going to make you more attractive. And if you have health issues, you know, put that first before anything else, before the pretentiousness of the people around you. You know, letting go of the expectations they have for you. If you need a day to rest instead of hanging out with these people, then please, honor that and really, really take care of yourself here. Okay, so I feel like taking out more oracle cards for you guys. What can group number 2 do, Spirit, in order to become more attractive? Blame. Oh my god, do you guys blame yourselves for everything, or are you surrounded by narcissists that blame you for everything? Because this is taking away from your attractiveness. Okay, but also if you're in a victim mentality, really taking ownership and accountability for yourself and for your mistakes, being able to forgive yourself is going to give you more of your energy back and your power back in your hands. Okay, it's really interesting message here. So what can group number 2 do, Spirit, in order to become more attractive? Friendship coming up. See what I mean, you guys? Letting go of these toxic people who are not supporting you. Okay? If people don't have your best interests at heart, if people don't want to see you win, they're not meant for you. You're not meant to please them into liking you. You're not meant to change them into liking you. It's just not gonna happen. If people see your light, if you're radiating and they're not able to see their own light, they're gonna want to take yours. Okay, and they're not gonna want to see you win because they can't even see themselves win here. Okay, so if you're actually open with your work, with your talents, with who you are, if you really embrace your authenticity, you're going to attract the right kind of people to you. You're going to attract that friendship circle which you desire, or the kind of friends which understand what you do, so that you don't feel the need to isolate yourself, so that you don't hide what you do, so that you don't hide who you are. Okay, but first you have to become open about it. It's about taking accountability for it. Taking accountability for your light, for yourself, so that others can see it. But first, you have to put yourself out there. People are not going to find you if you keep everything hidden into yourself, okay? It all starts with you, my love. So you will find those people. They exist. This is why this message is here. But first, you have to open yourself up to that frequency. You have to embody your own authentic light for the world, to reflect back people who also accept your light. Because if you don't accept yourself, law of attraction brings you people who don't accept you. Okay? Law of attraction will bring people who also do not accept you if you do not accept yourself. This is why it's so important to first focus on you, gaining your energy back, focusing on your health, doing all the right things so that you're able to be open with who you are. And watch how the people, places, and opportunities come to you. Okay? Because the 11th house came up. Maybe actually putting yourself out on social media is really tremendously going to help you gain more success here. Okay? And if you had any people come into your mind, as I said these things, take it as a sign from your intuition. Maybe have some conversations with these people. And if you feel like it's not safe to confront them, let them be. Let them go with God, honestly. Now I'm going to use the Angel Number Oracle deck. So what can group number 2 do in order to become more attractive? Please show me, Spirit. And I just wanted to say, if you're enjoying my readings, okay, and if this is your first time here, if you enjoy my reading, then I would really appreciate if you hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to see more of my videos in the future, consider subscribing. And you can always leave me a comment and suggest what kind of video you want to see me do next, okay? Wishing you all so much love and light. But yeah. Oh, okay. And the card came out. 1144. High vibes. Divine intervention. Oh my God, my voice. I'm sorry, guys. High vibes. Divine intervention. Prosperity. Big ventures. Fated events. Faith. Purpose, higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. Exactly. So if you embrace your high vibration, if you embrace your energy, these people, these opportunities, they exist. They will come to you, guys. You will prosper. Okay. I'm actually picking out more cards for this group than for group number 1, because for group number 1 I was mostly focusing on the astro dice, because so many downloads were coming to me just focusing on that. But for you guys, I feel like you need to visually see more cards, if that makes sense. I feel like you guys need that more. Look, drama alert. Letting go of the drama, guys. 1717, independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a low in activity is just a natural part of the process. Okay, so you've been in this hermit mode. I think this card is referring to considering your boundaries, okay? Considering what you want to showcase to the world and how you want to present the work that you've already done, okay? And don't share this with people. Don't share the good news. Don't share your plans with people who are not supporting you, okay? Because people can smile in your face and say a whole other thing behind your back. My lovely group number 2. One more card for you guys. One more card. So letting go of the drama, letting go of the people who are causing you drama in your life, it's really going to help you become more attractive. So what can group number 2 do, Spirit, in order to be more attractive? Please show me. Okay. 2020, compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. So maybe some of you guys have been going through some health issues, okay? And if that's the case, just keep giving yourself that time you need in order to recover. This is how you gain your attraction, your vitality back. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. This is self-explanatory, you guys. This is exactly what I've been saying, okay? So I hope you resonated with this message, my love. I'm wishing you all so much love and light. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And again, much love. See you. Hello there to everyone who's chosen group number 3. Okay, let's have a look at what you can do to become more attractive, okay? To gain more of that magnetism, to gain your energy back to yourself, and therefore attract more things to you, okay? And of course, in this context, it's positive things. You cannot be attractive if you do not have the energy to attract things to you, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Let's have a look to see which planetary card you've chosen, group number 3. The Moon card. What can you do to make yourself more attractive? With the Moon card being here, automatically it's about connecting to your feelings, your suppressed emotions, okay? This group, you have a lot of stuck feelings in your body, and it's causing you to eat things which are not good for you, which are not healthy for you. It's causing inflammation in your body. This is what I'm getting immediately. And oh my goodness, it's like, I feel like you guys go on a lot of diets and trigger warning. You know, maybe you've suffered with eating disorders in the past or something like that. It is going on here. And it's, what I'm picking up on is you guys have a lot of abandonment issues, a lot of feelings which you keep hidden and stuck, and your outlet for it is food. This is what I'm picking up on, okay? And immediately I feel called to say that what you guys can do to become more attractive is to have a look at these patterns which are causing you to either overeat or undereat, but most importantly, what's causing you to gravitate towards foods which are not healthy and beneficial for you here, okay? Because I'm seeing, if you guys are insecure about having excess fat, the reason you have the excess fat is because it's your body's way of holding on to these stuck feelings. Your body is expressing the angst that you feel inside and the sadness, okay? It's reflected in your physical appearance. The moment you guys really get to doing the inner work and you work on those negative patterns, those negative beliefs which you have about yourself, the world, you won't feel the need to gravitate towards external things to fill the void inside. And in this case, I have to say it's food, okay? Because there's an insecurity to do with the body here. This is what I'm picking up on. And it's specifically to do with weight, the distribution of weight. And I feel like you guys have tried so many different things and you feel like nothing is working. Okay, this is such a strong message I'm getting here, and it's because you guys have to connect with your feelings before you try out another diet, before you try out more things and more things and more things. You need to get to the root to the root cause of the problem. Maybe investing in therapy would really be beneficial for you guys to become more attractive, because once you let those stuck feelings out, you're no longer avoiding them, and your body can release them, let go of them. Okay, and it's a start. It's a start to whatever problem you're facing. Okay, because I'm just not picking up on the excess weight in a positive context here. This isn't healthy. This isn't like you're having a healthy diet and you're just thicker. No, this is what I'm picking up on here, is that you eat a lot of sugary stuff, which isn't good for you. A lot of glutinous foods, a lot of carbohydrates, which are not healthy for you. The kind of carbohydrates which are not good for you. Okay, this is what I'm picking up on. So first, working on your feelings, you guys, working on those feelings, getting to the root cause, and then, of course, working on your habits, working on your diet. This is really the main point of what's going to make you guys attractive here. Because I feel like I'm just seeing like a very beautiful structure, and then it's like all these feelings causing this excess weight to sit on top and this inflammation to happen. And this inflammation is going to go if you choose to work on your feelings. Okay? Naturally, your body won't feel the need to manifest that anymore, because it's gone. Because feelings have to be expressed in some way. Energy has to be expressed in some way. And you can choose to consciously transform that energy so it no longer manifests in your body. You can do research as to how, you can allow yourself to become more vulnerable here. Because it's like you've just cut off the connection to yourself and what you feel. And this is causing you guys to not be as attractive as you can be. Okay? Because if you've come to this reading, I feel like you're trying to maximize your potential. You're someone who enjoys progress. You're someone who wants to do better and be better for themselves, right? And honestly, for you guys, I feel like if you start to work on this, you're going to prevent so many health issues and so many things which could cause you problems in your later years. Okay, I feel so strongly called to say that, and this is just from one oracle card. Okay, now I'm gonna have a look at the astro dice. So with the astro dice, one has a planet, one has a zodiac sign, one has numbers on it, and I'm either going to interpret this as the houses in astrology or the actual numerological meaning behind the number. With the planet and the zodiac, it's all just archetypes here. What the planet represents, what the zodiac represents. You don't have to be the zodiac sign, but whatever I'm going to pick up on is essentially letting me know what kind of energy do you need to embody to kind of take you to the next level in terms of your energy, in terms of your attraction, okay? So for group number 3, please, Spirit. For group number 3, show me the truth and nothing but the truth. What does group number 3 need to do in order to become more attractive? Please show me. Okay, so here we have Jupiter. Okay, we have Taurus here. These are very weight related, actually, because for example, if you have Sagittarius placements, I'm a Sagittarius rising. Sagittarius are more prone to gaining weight and enjoying foods, because Sagittarius is about being excessive. Okay, so I understand this. Okay, I've gone through my journey of resonating with this group. Okay, I've gone through my journey when it comes to weight. In a way, I'm still going through it. Okay, I have my own what's it called? journey when it comes to health, which I'm gonna open up about at some point on my channel, hopefully. But yeah, it's I completely understand you guys, and there's no need to be hard on yourselves. But this is what I'm picking up on, and I want to be truthful with you guys, because I feel like, especially when it comes to topics like this, we like to avoid the truth. But this is where the truth is most important when it comes to our health and what is actually good and beneficial for us, okay? And with Taurus here, Taurus loves to eat and indulge in pleasures, okay? But there's also a form of escapism which comes with that. This is what I want you guys to be aware of, okay? Okay, where does it become escapism? With the first house being here, this is the house of self, okay? And then the way I would interpret this is, again, it's like the body's just manifesting a lot of excess, a lot of Jupiterian qualities, and it's like what you guys need to work on is asking yourself, why do you feel the need to do certain things more than it's necessary for you to do them, right? Because if you notice that you're overeating, for example, there's a reason as to why, okay? And you kind of have to ask yourself these things. For example, if you are a shopaholic, why do you feel the need to buy so many things, you know? Because for every addiction, there's a root cause, okay? This is what I'm getting here. For every addiction, there's a root cause. And maybe there's something which you are holding on to, something which you are excessively doing, which is causing you more harm, and it's actually deterring from you being more attractive, because there's an energy leak somewhere. Okay, where if your energy is leaking, it means you're losing more of that magnetism, more of that potency where you can attract things to you and not chase them. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. This is all I'm getting with the Astro dice right now. I'm going to move on to the tarot cards, okay? So there's a very obvious theme for this group in terms of just where are you being excessive? Where are you being excessive in your life? Where are you doing more than you need to do, you know? If you ask yourself this question and you really dive into your feelings, into your subconscious, as to, you know, because the moon is also the mind, you know, doing the inner work. This is what this group needs the most in order to become attractive, is to do the inner work, especially regarding to, you know, habits, addictions, whatever it is, any kind of habits which are causing you harm. You know, this is what's most relevant for this group, okay? And Taurus is also a very stubborn sign. So it's really about trying your best to be honest but soft with yourself, okay? You can be firm and gentle at the same time. Okay, so show me, Spirit, what can group number 3 do? Viewers of group number 3, what can they do to become more attractive? Show me the truth and nothing but the truth. What can group number 3 do to become more attractive? This Ten of Swords here is really kind of emphasizing self-esteem issues, which I'm picking up on here. You guys have gone through a lot, and it's understandable as to why you would try to escape all these swords, which are stabbing you in the back, which are sabotaging you, okay? You're trying to escape these things, these swords, but they're still there. They're not going away. You know, in fact, you may even be adding more swords because of that. So it's about taking those swords out one by one, working through them, seeing, because think about these swords as emotional blockages, okay? You take out one emotional blockage, the energy can flow better, right? And you keep on doing that bit by bit without overwhelming yourself. Because again, the key here is to not be excessive, is to do things bit by bit. And if you feel the need to be excessive about a habit, or about doing something, or about the pleasures of life, that means there's a deeper reason as to why you feel the need to do that. Why do you feel the need to compensate for for the lack of feeling. You know, that's what I'm getting. The Two of Cups, again, it's about balance. Becoming balanced, guys, with the internal and external. Making your actions match what you actually value and want for yourself. Okay? Especially in regards to diet, in regards to lifestyle here. Asking yourself, where do you want to be headed? Where do you want to see yourself in the next 10 years? Are your habits, you know, are they leading to something positive in the future or something negative? Where do you see this going? And actually really trusting the answer that you get. Okay? What can group number 3 do in order to become more attractive, please, Spirit? Show me. What can group number 3 do in order to become more attractive? Please show me, Spirit. But honestly, the main thing I'm getting is just cutting out these inflammatory foods. You know, maybe some of you guys watching have like an autoimmune illness or something like that, okay? Some sort of condition as well, which is kind of, you know, causing you to want to reach out for these things. Now, I don't blame you, okay? But, oh God, it's really about wanting to just want better for yourself and doing your best, even in micro ways, in small ways, just doing a bit better, you know? You don't have to do everything all at once. Please show me, Spirit, what can group number 3 do in order to become more attractive? With this Page of Swords in reverse, it's, I just hear the word denial. This is about not using your words against yourself, not convincing yourself of something, okay? Not like something about you knowing that what you're doing isn't good or right for yourself, but you're continuing to do it, and you're choosing to put the sword down rather than to kind of cut and see the truth, cut through the mist of the lies and see the truth. You know, if this is in reverse, so it means that you're not wanting to see the truth here in a way, and there's something about lying to yourself, which I'm picking up on. Okay, so be very aware of that, guys. And if you are a Taurus, I've met so many Tauruses that love to lie to themselves, you guys. I'm not even Tauruses, you guys, you love convincing yourself of things which are not true, okay? Just because, why? Because you feel like it's serving you, but it's not. It's really about asking yourself, where are my actions serving me? Where are they not serving me? Okay? Let's have a look at the Oracle cards. Please show me, Spirit, what can group number 3 do in order to become more attractive? So, I just want to summarize the tarot quickly. So again, working through the emotional blockages here. Taking out the swords one by one. Not overwhelming yourself here, because you're already overwhelmed. You're already overwhelmed. Just work on one thing at a time. Bringing in that balance. Allowing your habits to reflect your values and actually questioning where you want to go. And the third thing is being radically honest and accepting of yourself and not lying to yourself. Asking yourself, where am I in denial? Where am I in denial? What am I doing here? You know? Okay, now, Oracle cards. Please show me, Spirit. What can group number 3 do? Fear. Facing your fears, you guys. Facing your fears. Facing your fears is going to make you more attractive. And where are you holding on to fear? Because that excess weight is fear. Okay? So please show me, Spirit. What can group number 3 do in order to become more attractive? Loneliness. Okay. See, this is the void we're talking about. It's about addressing that void. And again, if you feel like you cannot address these things by yourself, there are so many services out there, so many therapy services which can help you address these things, these issues. Okay, you don't have to do this alone. You know, life and people are meant to be interdependent. We're meant to rely on each other. So don't be afraid to, you know, again, be radically honest with yourself as to what you need help on, and not being afraid to reach out for that help. That's another thing here, okay? Please show me, Spirit. What can group number 3 do in order to become more attractive? Peace, okay? Peace. Making peace with the past, making peace with the fears, making peace with the abandonment issues. Again, this is an internal journey for you guys, and you feel like this isn't going to help you reach the external goals that you want to reach. It will tremendously, because things always start within the self first before they become externalized. Always remember that. If you want peace on the outside, you want to be at peace with your external circumstances, have peace with it within yourself first, okay? Things always start within. It always starts within, okay? So, I'm going to get more oracle cards here. What can group number 3 do, Spirit, in order to become more attractive? What can group number 3 do in order to become more attractive? And this card just kept looking at me. Okay, blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. There's just a lot of things, like a lot of mistreatment from the past, or just, you know, maybe as a kid you guys weren't treated very well. And I feel like there's I'm seeing someone with like they're holding their tears back, and then they just have that stuck feeling in their throat. I feel like something that could help you guys with your inner work is writing letters to the people which you feel you hold these negative feelings towards, these stuck feelings in your body. A good way to release it is through writing. You know, writing the letter as if you are actually going to give it to the person. And then, you know, burning it, letting it out into the universe, just letting it out and not in your body. You're going to prevent so many diseases just by doing that. Trust me, guys. Because diseases start energetically first. Okay? So who are you putting the blame on? Okay? If you feel like this is someone else's fault, if you feel like the way you are now is someone else's fault, whose fault is it and why? You know, and whoever comes to your mind, write a letter to that person. Watch how your subconscious mind will start to open up. Okay? Let's have a look here. And actually, you guys, for group number 3, I'm going to link a meditation which always helps me to clear out my subconscious mind. It's from Louise Hay, and it's an anger releasing meditation. It does wonders, you guys. I'm going to link it specifically for you guys because I think it will help you in becoming more attractive. Trust me. Okay, I'm going to link it for you guys in the comment section, and of course anyone can feel free to tap into that. It's beneficial for everyone, but especially this group. One more card, Spirit. What can group number 3 do in order to become attractive? Please show me. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents, and this is an opportunity. Please see this reading as an opportunity from the universe to make you aware. To make you aware, or to see it as a sign that some kind of inner work needs to be done in order for things to change. Okay, the alchemy process needs to start somewhere. And maybe you can look into practices like alchemy to really help you get started with your inner work. Alchemy and the practice of alchemy has helped me tremendously in my journey, and I'm going to be posting a lot more about it in the future. And how to actually apply it to real life. But I'm sure that there's people who are already doing that in their own way. Okay? And if you don't resonate with one teacher, you can always find another one. That's why there are a lot of teachers in the world, because there's not one teaching style that suits everyone. So I feel like you guys have to be grateful to yourselves as well for just for the fact that you've made it and you're alive, because I really feel like you guys are dragging baggage with you. A lot of baggage. And it's clouding your eyesight from actually seeing and like just feeling the gratitude of being alive, and like just thanking yourself for making it this far. Okay, that's another thing that's gonna make you attractive. Just even start, I'm like just seeing this image of someone going out for a walk and just appreciating what's around them. Okay, it's a start. It's a start. And again, it may feel like a small start, but this is where you guys need to start. Okay. Microwaves. A really good metaphor I have for this is you wouldn't give a university exam paper to a 7-year-old child. That would be cruel. That would make no sense, right? You wouldn't expect them to get the answers right. You wouldn't expect them to complete it. So why just apply this metaphor to yourself, and you know, and the process of change that you may choose to go with and go through in order to make your life better. It's about step by step, and eventually you will reach that higher level of mastery where you can do more things and take on more tasks. But for now, it's about doing the small things. Okay, so I'm gonna take an angel number oracle card for you guys. So what can group number 3 do in order to become more attractive, Spirit? Okay, and just before, as I keep shuffling, I just wanted to mention that if you resonate with me in my readings, you know, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Let me know what you think, how you resonated, and you can always subscribe to, you know, stay tuned for more. You can turn on the notification bell to never miss out on a video from me. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by checking the description below. Okay. Okay, interesting. These cards, they just keep rearranging themselves. What can group number 3 do, Spirit, in order to become more attractive? What can group number... Okay, there we go. There we go. 1441. Unique skills, life goals, missions, sense of self, honesty, important projects. Again, emphasis on the honesty, guys. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is of priority right now. I don't really feel like, obviously take this if it resonates, but this last part about career, I don't feel like it necessarily applies to this reading. But again, it's about, look, practice makes you a master. You can't just be a master overnight, especially when it comes to important things like your health and your habits and your inner work. Okay, it's about just taking it slowly and just pursuing it and having it in mind. Having this as a goal, having this as a purpose goes much further than you know, motivation does. Having a sense of purpose. So this was my reading for you, lovely group number 3. I really hope you enjoyed, and as I said, you know, if you resonate with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And you know, a free way to help me out is leaving me a like, letting me know what you think and what you want me to post about next. You know, leave me some video suggestions. What do you want to see me do? So anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed, and have a lovely day or night wherever you are. See you. Hello there to everyone who's chosen group number 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look at what you can do to make yourself more attractive, okay? So if you've chosen group number 4, it means you've picked the planetary card. Let's see. Oh, you've chosen Mars, okay? Immediately, this is about taking action. I feel like this is the group that, you know, you kind of like to procrastinate, and I'm just seeing an image of someone, like, look at the way he's lounging on this card. Okay, he's just like watching TV and just sitting there thinking about what he has to do, not actually doing it. And Mars is about taking action. It's about physical energy. Okay, and immediately I feel like, you know, investing time and energy into your exercise routine can really help you gain the habit of discipline and actually cultivating discipline as a skill. Having a workout routine and doing things bit by bit is going to help you guys become attractive. Okay? Because what does it mean to be attractive? It means to have enough energy to magnetize people, places, and things to you. Of course, of your own will and intention, you can choose what those things are. But one way you guys can gain your magnetism and energy back is to take action, because if there's a lot of stagnancy, things cannot flow. Energy flows in your body, but if you just sit, the energy is just sitting there. The thing is though, energy always transforms. So if it's just stagnant within the body and not actually being circulated and harnessed by your own free will, it can turn into less positive things, because energy is going to transform some way, and you can choose what way you want it to transform. You have power over that. But if it continues to be stagnant, it's like it will eventually get very dense and dark, and dark energy in the body can honestly transform into some kind of illness, whether that's mental or physical. Okay, that was a bit of a metaphysical lesson for you there, but honestly, genuinely, the missing key, the missing puzzle piece for you guys, because I feel like you guys know a lot about a lot, and you know what you need to do, but you're just not doing it. Okay, you're just not doing it, and it's truly about moving beyond the comfort zone. Moving beyond the comfort zone and doing something, even if it's uncomfortable, if it means that it's in your highest good and it's beneficial for you to do. Because obviously you don't want to do something that's going to be detrimental to you. That's not a good way to leave your comfort zone if it means that it's not going to lead to anything good. But if you know that taking action on something which you have proposed to yourself, if you know that thing will take you further in life and it will do good for you, then it's worth taking action on, even if it means having this temporary feeling of discomfort. Okay? That's something very eminent I'm getting with you guys. But I also feel like you're quite mysterious here. Okay, there's a level of discretion I'm getting here, because, for example, the other group, there's a lot I was getting just from the Oracle card, but for you guys, I have to dive deeper right away. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Astro Dice now, and with the Astro Dice, there's either a planet, a number, or a zodiac sign, and you don't have to be that zodiac sign. To me, it just represents an archetype or an energy that you would need to embody in order to become more attractive. Okay, but also Mars is about masculine energy. It's about action. Okay, so even if you're a divine feminine, using your masculine energy to benefit your femininity. Okay, you're using your masculine energy to make you more feminine, for example. And if you're a divine masculine looking to become more masculine, for you, it would just be taking action. Taking action, being of the world and being involved with things and being involved in your community is going to make you a reliable divine masculine. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice. Okay, highest version of my highest self, please show me, what can group number 4 do in order to become more attractive? What can group number 4 do in order to become more attractive? What can group number 4 do in order to become more attractive? Okay, here we have Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. And here we have Mars. Okay. And we have the number 6. Okay, this is amazing. This is amazing. I love this. So, with Sagittarius being here, here's the thing. There's two sides to the Sagittarius energy. There's the upper half and there's the lower half. There's the horse, there's the animal part, and then there's the human part, okay? And it just represents the duality of man, in the sense that we have this animalistic energy and we have these animalistic urges within us, but the human part, the reasonable part of us, can tame the energy. Okay, you have to use your mind to tame the horse. Use your mind to tame the wild horse within you, to tame the scattered energy. It's about taking action on your knowledge. Sagittarius, once you develop that knowledge, you take action on it. you know. Sagittarius people have a lot of goals. They have a lot of things they want to do. Okay, but oftentimes they do take action on it. They do take action on it. And with Mars being here, it's eminently telling me that for you guys, it's about taking action on your goals, taking action on your knowledge, and not just focusing on the upper half of the centaur, not just focusing on the knowledge, because that's what it represents, but actually taking action, and now allowing your discernment to guide your senses and your energy in the right direction. It's about taming the horse, not letting it control you, but you controlling it. Okay. So it's like, you know, you have that urge to just sit there all day and watch TV, and it's so comfortable. And that's the horse within you. That's the animalistic part. That's the stuff you feel like you can't control. No, use your discernment, use your logic and your reason to say, actually, I'm in control here. And I'm deciding that even though we feel this way, even though we want to be comfortable, we have certain things we want to achieve. So how about we get out of the comfort zone and we actually take action on what we want to do? And this may even just be enough for you guys. You can click out of this reading right now if you feel like I've given you motivation to do what you know you need to have to do. Okay, but for those of you still tuning in, if you want to hear the rest of this message, with number 6 being here, this is the 6th house of building, of habits, of health, of and I would even say discipline. It's about the mundane. It's about accepting the mundane as a part of life. Not everything has to be exciting, especially the things which will get you going further in life. Many of those things are boring and they're mundane, and you don't want to hear that, especially if maybe you have Sagittarius placement. You're like, no, I enjoy the fun, you know. But it's about taming the horse, you guys. It's about taming that horse. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. So, highest version of my highest self only and no other. Please show me, what can group number 4 do in order to become more attractive? Please show me. What can group number 4 do in order to become more attractive? Oh my goodness, 7 of Swords. You guys are sneaky, eh? 7 of Swords. I guess it's for the 7 of Swords to come up here. There's a level of radical honesty you need to have with yourselves. Okay? Because I feel like some of you guys, I'm not saying this to be rude. This is literally what's coming through from Spirit. It's like some of you guys are not realistic about your perception of yourselves. Like some of you guys think you're doing more than you're actually doing. Okay, or maybe I'm also hearing that you give too much importance to the little things, which kind of stops you from taking action as well. Okay, like you slow yourself down with the thoughts you have, and it's like I'm hearing excuses. And it's like these excuses are helping you to kind of get away with, you're kind of giving yourself a reason as to why you can get away with not taking action. And like all these swords that this 7 of Swords figures holding is like, they're excuses. Okay, they're excuses. It's like, okay, yeah, this is why I can't do this and that and this and that. It's like, it's about actually being honest with yourself and asking, are those excuses serving me? But because they're taking away from your magnetism here. Okay, it's hard for your energy to flow if you feel like, if your resistance, if your ego's blocking that, it's hard for your authentic self to shine through. And excuses is a way that we're not honest with ourselves. There's a reason as to why we're making them up, to kind of hold us back. So it's about addressing the elephant in the room, you know, and kind of saying, like, why do I feel the need to hold myself back? Am I afraid of success? What is it exactly, you know? Please show me highest version of my highest self only and no other. For group number 4 collective, what can they do to make themselves more attractive? Please show me. And also, I just wanted to say that this Mars also represents accountability, responsibility as well, okay? So essentially, it's about being responsible for yourselves and doing more, and just doing more, okay? With justice, doing what's right, okay? Because I have to be honest with you guys, you have to ask yourself, some of you, this is going to resonate with you, some of you it's not. Where are you taking advantage of the good that other people are giving you? Are there any people you feel like you have a negative agenda with? Do you feel like you're using anyone? Do you feel like you're being used? Because I feel like these concepts may be affecting your level of attraction. You have these negative energies on you that you may be creating. Okay? Ace of Cups. This is about how you treat other people in relationships. Okay, not just romantic ones, but in general. It's like, do you want people to bear the weight of your burdens? Or maybe if you feel like you can't get into relationships, maybe it's because I'm just seeing someone who's stuck in victim mode. If I'm completely honest, choosing to be stuck in victim mode, choosing to create excuses, and then blaming others, or in some way, the way that you engage with others, it's in a way that's kind of like, okay, what benefits me and what doesn't? How can I use this person to kind of get ahead in life? And this is the energy I'm picking up on here. And if you don't resonate with this, that's fair enough. But always be open to asking yourself these questions if you want to progress and if you want to become more attractive, okay? Ask yourself what hidden negative agendas you have, because again, it's like dead weight sitting on top of your beautiful radiance. Patience, okay? I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay, it's like if you take action, don't expect the action to just show results overnight. Don't just expect your exercise routine to show you the results overnight, okay? Whatever it is you're going to choose to take action on, it's going to have to be, there's going to have to be a level of patience that's required and that's necessary, okay? So, please show me, Spirit. What does group number 4 need to do in order to become more attractive? Let's see. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So there's some level of justice that needs to be brought to your self-esteem. You have to balance it out, because I feel like you guys fluctuate either between thinking you're superior and then hating yourselves. There's some kind of like distorted perception you have of yourself, and I think the moment you start to take action in things and be part of the world, that level, that sense of self and the self-esteem is going to naturally balance out once you see how certain things work in life, okay? Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. So, if you have done some things which you feel are not beneficial to yourself and others in the past, start the forgiving process, okay? And just because that may be holding you back. Maybe you have some beliefs that you don't deserve to succeed, and that you don't deserve to take action on making your life better, but you do, okay? This human experience, this human journey is about making mistakes so that we can grow, okay? And there's nothing cringy about that. That's simply the truth, because some of you are going to be like, ew, listen, right? We all make mistakes. We all need to grow and learn. And again, Mars is about accountability. There's some people you could say sorry to that makes you feel better. And even I gave this suggestion to the other group as well, but writing letters as a way to understand your feelings. And maybe if you can't apologize to certain people for whatever reason directly, then you can always do it in, you can actually apologize to someone's higher self. You can talk to that person's higher self that you feel like you may have hurt. Write them a letter, apologize, and you know, really mean it. Kind of clean your heart of this guilt that you feel. You know, start the forgiveness process. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Ho'oponopono meditation. It's about forgiveness. Okay, look into that. It might help you. Okay, because you came here to find out what you can do to become more attractive, but honestly, anything you do towards self-improvement is naturally going to make you more attractive, because you're harnessing the energy you have. You're no longer allowing things to be scattered and random. You're taking control of your life. This is what it's about. And the most attractive people are the ones who choose to do things despite the hardships, who choose to take accountability for themselves, okay? And it goes a long way. Saying sorry to yourself and others really does go a long way, and it shows growth in the character, okay? So that's very, very interesting. I'm gonna get more oracle cards. Please show me, Spirit. What can group number 4 do in order to become more attractive? Show me the truth and nothing but the truth. What can group number 4 do in order to become more attractive? Please show me. What can group number 4 do in order to become more attractive? Envy. Oh goodness. Maybe the envy. Maybe you spend way too much time on your social media, you guys. Maybe you spend way too much time scrolling and wishing for what others have, you know, and kind of projecting this envious energy onto them. And again, it's an energy loss on your behalf. You're becoming less attractive by constantly focusing and giving your energy away to other people. Okay? And it's just about focusing on yourself and your life, you guys. Not focusing on what you don't have, but actually focusing on what you can do to eventually have those things, because it's possible. It's possible for everyone. Okay? Please show me, Spirit. Okay, health. Focusing on your health, especially in the form of exercise, is going to tremendously help you become more attractive here. Okay? Having a stable like routine in terms of even your meals, creating a meal plan for yourself, doing things like that to just help you get more organized is going to help you, okay? Especially with your health. Having some sort of health routine is going to help you get into the right direction to set yourself up for success, okay? And not just be envious while you're looking at others and what people have and what you don't have and XYZ. I'm going to get the Angel Oracle cards now. Angel number cards. What can group number 4 do to become more attractive? Please show me, Spirit. (2020) Compassion. Mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will be of benefit to the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Okay, you guys, so immediately what this card means is that it's pretty much what I said earlier. You guys already know what to do. You just have to do it. You just have to create a direction for it so that your current circumstance, you're no longer a victim of your current circumstances, but you're actually taking control. And I feel called to direct you guys to a teacher, a doctor of the name of Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza. His books and his teachings may help you gain control of your life, of your habits, okay, and help you develop more compassion for yourself. But again, I feel like you guys have a big purpose and big things you want to do in life that will not only help yourself and others, but what's keeping you back is yourself. It's your negative feelings. Maybe I'm picking up some of you have gone through heartbreak. It's about coming out of that Starting with going to the gym, for example, starting off with going out for a run or something like that, just to help you gain your health, back, gain your vitality back. And all these things are going to help you guys become more attractive and more desirable, not only to yourself, but not only to others, but to yourself. Okay, because I feel like you guys becoming attractive to yourself is of high importance as to how others perceive you. I feel like you guys have a good understanding of what respect is, and I think you guys need to learn how to respect yourselves so that you can feel like you're doing well in life. You need to feel a level of respect for yourself to feel like you're doing well. And in order to earn that feeling of respect for yourself, you have to take the action, you have to cultivate the habits, and you have to let go of the negative feelings which are holding you back. Okay? I'm going to pick out another angel card number for you. Angel number card. There we go. English. Perseverance, change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, enlightenment. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. You do not have to see the whole staircase in order to take the next step. I'm going to say that again. You do not have to see the whole staircase in order to take the next step, okay? So, I hope you enjoyed your reading, you guys, group number 4. I know that was a lot to take in, and I was a bit more harsh on this group, but I feel like this is what this group needed with this Martian energy being here. Okay, so if you enjoyed, you want to see more of my readings, definitely subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button as a way to help me out for free. And you can always let me know how you feel like you resonated with this reading, and you can let me know what you want me to do next. But yeah, I'm wishing you all so much love and light, and good luck with everything. Hello there to everyone who's chosen group number 5. Welcome to your reading. So let's have a look at how you can become more attractive, what you can do to make yourself more attractive. And I just wanted to say that being attractive means having the energy to attract things to you, okay? Things cannot be magnetized to something that isn't there. So being attractive is all about having magnetism. It's about energy being harnessed and taking your energy back and cultivating that energy within yourself, because things start within before they radiate outwards. Okay, so you've chosen the planetary card Saturn. Now, Saturn is all about wisdom and learning lessons, okay? I think this group goes through a lot of repetitive cycles which are kind of draining your energy, and you don't really realize what's going wrong. With this group, it's about actually really taking the time to self-reflect and following through with the things you said you were going to do. I also feel like you guys are maybe a bit too hard on yourselves, which is actually part of your lesson. Okay? I think this group is always focused on what they can do to help others, but they don't see themselves, or their energy is drained. Their energy is drained because of how much they do for others. Okay? This energy here feels very benevolent, but also I have to say, I'm kind of getting like a nagging energy here. I feel like you guys always tell people what to do to improve themselves, but you don't actually apply it to yourself. It's like you forget about yourself. You just completely forget about you, what you want to do, and it's like you get lost in the lives of others. Immediately, I'm seeing this. And there's just a level of concern. I feel like you guys have a lot of responsibilities. And this Saturn card here is telling me you need to lighten the load. And if you actually stop kind of always feeling the need to take on responsibility for other people's well-being and taking control of your own well-being, immediately you're going to feel like things are flourishing for you. Okay? There's way too much time spent on, I'm seeing like either school or a job, or there's just so many things you're handling at once. And there's so much focus on the external that there's not much focus being put on you, and you kind of become drained of life. There's no more color to you. It's like you're just a canvas. And you know, you need to add some color to that canvas. Make it colorful. Add your own personality to it. I also feel like this group has gone through a lot. You know, you've had Saturn teach you the lessons of life. You've had Saturn teach you the lessons of life, and there's a level of pessimism I'm picking up here. Like, there's no more optimism left for you. You think there's nothing left for you to do, so now you just focus on others because you think they still have time and energy to do these things and you don't, so you might as well just focus on them, right? Or there's some kind of bigger goal or purpose or like projects and stuff that you focus on, and then there's no more time left for you. Or you just put them on a pedestal way too much, and you don't realize that actually the only reason these things are getting done and that they're flourishing is because of you. And when you run out of batteries, those things are not going to get done. So because I have to say, many of you tuning into this reading and tuning into this group specifically, you came here with the expectation of learning how to become more attractive, so that there's a sort of manipulative energy here. And I was getting this for the previous group as well, actually. It's like you want to gain something out of being attractive. You think it's going to help you gain more external things, or going to help you in your project or something like that. Okay? And I have to say that this is what's actually holding you back from being attractive. It's the agenda you have behind gaining more energy. It's not pure. So first of all, let's wipe the slate clean. If you want to be attractive, if you want to have more of the magnetism and your own authentic energy flow freely within your vessel, within your body, you have to become pure. Otherwise, the energy flowing within you won't be pure. Okay? And it's going to attract things to you which are not pure. That's what immediately I felt called to say. So this is kind of a mixed bag group. You have to take what resonates. And please remember, this is a general reading. So not everything I'm saying is going to apply. Okay? But if you do not resonate with this energy of sort of being responsible, being a very responsible figure who's very well respected, then this power is probably not for you. Because I feel like you have a lot going on in your life if you've chosen this group. You have a lot of things to take care of, okay? I'm going to get the astro dice now. So, one of the dice has a number on it. One of them has a zodiac sign. One of them has a planet. And please remember, you don't have to be this zodiac sign. It's just showing me a certain archetypical energy you would need to embody in order to be more attractive. Okay, so let's have a look. What can group number 5 do in order to become more attractive, Spirit? Please show me. What can group number 5 do in order to become more attractive? Okay, here's the sun. Okay, pure life force energy. It's purpose oriented. Here's number 11. Some of you guys spend way too much time alone. Way too much time focusing on just studying alone in a dark room or something like that. There's a lot of introversion coming through, and the 11th house in astrology is all about the social group, the social circles. Maybe being more involved in that. But also, when you are involved, not getting lost in the personality of others and embodying your own truth. Because here we have Aquarius, and the old ruler of Aquarius is Saturn. But Aquarius is all about uniqueness, innovation, not being afraid to express your personality and actually rebelling against the norm. So I feel like with this group, a lot of expectations are holding you back from being more attractive, because it's like you're just boxed in. and you have to do things by a certain time, in a certain way, or else something will happen, or you feel like something will happen. And I have to say that you do have the choice to take yourself out of whatever circumstance is draining your energy, because you cannot be attractive, you cannot succeed if you do not have energy. Okay, this is what makes you attractive, is having that energy, deciding to express it in some sort of way. And there's a stifling of yourself here in order to appear like, I'm seeing a very clean cut corporate image. Okay, whether you work in corporate or not, it's like there's a level of following the rules and kind of doing what you have to do, doing what you're told, and it's like it's just not letting you shine through, because there's a lot of potential here that needs to be expressed. And some of you have artistic tendencies as well. I'm seeing you like just enjoy some sort of artistic hobby, specifically music and violin, I'm getting. But of course it can be anything, as it is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. But here's the thing, you guys, it's like, here's what I'm getting. Allowing yourself to explore that artistic potential, which maybe you let go of when you're younger, is going to help you be more attractive and help you to connect to your individuality more as a person. Okay? Okay, you guys, so I'm going to get into the tarot now. Please show me, Spirit. What can group number 5 do in order to become more attractive? What can group number 5 do in order to become more attractive? Please show me. What can group number 5 do in order to become more attractive? Interesting. This came up for the last group as well. 7 of Swords. What hidden agendas do you have? What hidden agendas do you have? And where are you taking on more than you can? Because I feel like you guys, when you take on way too much, I feel like the universe tries to stop you by kind of giving you a cold or giving you some sort of sickness to help you slow down. And I feel like you're constantly in these positions where it's like the universe is like kind of sabotaging you from progressing, because you're not on the right path. You're not doing what's authentic to you. You're doing things purely based out of responsibility. And you have this message here for a reason. It means that there is room in your life, and there is an opportunity, and there is a chance for you to sort of change things. Okay, and to shift your life in a more authentic direction and living more authentically in accordance to your own individuality. And you don't have to do everything all at once. You can do this in micro ways. But just living more authentically and actually following your life purpose, with the sun coming out on the astro dice, following your life purpose. Not just doing things because you have to. Because I feel like you guys have some sort of job that you don't like anymore. And it's really holding you back. It's making you less attractive because it's draining your energy and it's not authentic to you. And of course, I am aware of being realistic and doing what you need to do in order to pay rent, pay your bills. But again, there's a level of maybe doing something different here so you can live more authentically, you know? With the 4 of Cups in reverse here, it's like some of you guys have been waiting for a sign to, you know, maybe leave your previous job, or just leave your job that's no longer making you happy, or just leave some sort of place of study you feel isn't resonating with you. And this is your sign to like stop waiting and do what you told yourself you were going to do a long time ago. Because I think you guys keep on telling yourselves like, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna like go, and you don't actually do it. Okay. and you don't actually do it. And you can always start off, guys, by you know, going to a place part-time instead of full-time. See how that works with you. If you think it's too overwhelming to leave something behind all at once, you can always do it in small ways. See how that feels, you know, if you have the privilege to do that, of course. Again, it's a general reading, so take what resonates, take what applies. Please show me, Spirit, what can group number 5 do in order to be more attractive? And here we have the 4 of Swords, another 4. When you get 4s in a reading, it's all about foundations, okay? Questioning one's foundation, questioning one's way of life. With the 4 of Swords here, a rest is much needed. You need a break from the chaos. You need a break from the chaos because you're drained. You need to just rest for a long time. You need to go on a holiday. You need to do something to gain your energy back, because with Saturn being here, you're completely drained. You're like, it's like you're dead inside. You know, this is like, oh my God, it's so clear to me that you guys are doing way too much, taking on way more than you can. You know, oh my goodness, you guys. It's not very healthy, and I understand we all have our reasons as to why we lead our lives a certain way. But again, there is always a choice. There is always a choice to do something that's more beneficial. Okay? And this is your sign that you need that rest. Look, discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yes, you certainly have a lot of discipline. But now use that discipline to actually benefit you and your happiness and your, you know, what you actually want, not just what. I think you guys, your family puts a lot of expectations on you. And I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair for anyone, including family, to dictate the way that you want to live your life. You know? Please show me, Spirit, what can group number 5 do in order to be more attractive? Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Exactly. You know, you guys need to create some sort of change, because I don't see you being happy going down the road you're currently going on, because it's not authentic to you. If it's authentic to you, by all means carry on, but there's a level of unhappiness I'm seeing here, a big level of unhappiness. Just doing way more than you can, you guys. Look, abundance. Some of you guys will have the financial means already to kind of take this break, and this is a sign. Okay, but it's also a sign that you will be abundant if you choose to leave things that no longer serve you and live authentically. You're gonna feel that abundance within first, and eventually you're gonna see that you know, in a monetary way, if you choose to monetize the things that make you happy. You know, you can make money out of it. It's a possibility, because I do feel like this is a creative group, but you kind of, again, you've pushed that away. You just pushed your passions away due to life and responsibilities, and you guys are not learning your lessons. Do you want to, because I do feel like the universe tries to stop you and give you hints and signs, and you don't listen. You keep going back to the same old thing, and you know, you have to create a change at some point. Look, here we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, having that love for yourself, directing that love towards you. Okay, and seeing love as a priority, seeing love as something important and as something to cultivate in your life. Being disciplined now about love, being disciplined about love, and creating habits in your life that make you feel more love. And help you to see the love around you and in the universe, okay? And you're gonna feel that love, especially when you reconnect to the talents and passions you have. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. You have to be proud of yourself and of your accomplishments, because I feel like you guys completely neglect yourselves. You guys completely neglect yourselves, and there's like, I feel like you guys are good at so many things, and you're just so humble about it. So it's okay to see the pride within you. Okay, it's okay to feel proud of yourself. Okay, one more of the oracle cards, please, Spirit. What can group number 5 do in order to be more attractive? Purpose. I know what I am here to do. following your life purpose, you guys, is going to make you very attractive. You're going to completely feel your soul be channeled in your vessel, in your body, and then you become so magnetic to literally anything you want. Anything you want. You just have to believe it, and you have to see abundance as a possibility and as a byproduct of following your life purpose. And there's a lot of work to do on limiting beliefs here. Okay, a lot of work to do on negative beliefs here, especially in regarding your self-esteem, regarding your purpose, and again seeing money as a possibility of and as a byproduct of you following your life purpose. Okay, so I'm gonna get the angel number oracle cards now. Okay, and one already fell out. Mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Okay, having more optimism towards yourself and about your potential and about what you can do. Okay, please show me, Spirit. How can group number 5 become more attractive? Karma, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. So again, there is something I'm picking up here about like spending more time with people, especially with the 11th house coming up. Okay, I think some of you realize certain things about yourselves by hanging out with people. Okay, and again, there's something here about life is not all about money, and realizing that is going to really put you in touch with your life purpose, and you're going to become really attractive and magnetic. And you know, it's like, why do you want to be more attractive? It's so that you can feel good. You want to have more of that energy in order to feel that way, you know? And it's about how you see yourself before how other people see you. You need to put that first. Put your perspective of yourself first before you put other people's perspective of you first. Change, encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, creative work. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. That is very self-explanatory, you guys. You have to be open to change. And again, you have to be open to change if you want to see different results. You cannot keep on repeating the same actions. That's called insanity. If you want to see change in your life, take different actions and different results will arise naturally. Okay? So that was my reading today for you guys. If you enjoyed, I would really appreciate a thumbs up button. If you click the thumbs up button, give me a like. And you know, if you want to watch more of my videos and you know, stay tuned in, a subscription would be great as well. And yeah, you can always let me know what you think. Leave me a comment and leave me suggestions for what you'd like to see next. And of course, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, you can click the description below to see how you can do that. Okay, I'm wishing you all so much love and light and joy and happiness and all the best. Okay, see you.